Your media, where you are.
I'm sure you're asking yourself, who is this gorgeous, beautiful girl that's on your screen with this amazing voice? My name is Lebo Moemise, and I'm the host of a brand new podcast show right here on she24.co.za. And I'd like to welcome you all to our first episode of my show, On The Flipside. Now, before we start, I wrote a letter to myself because I just want to ease us into the show as well as into why the show is named On The Flipside. Over 10 years ago, I was still a teenager, very opinionated about everything. I really believed I knew everything. My mind was made up on certain beliefs. There was absolutely no way that you would change my mind about anything. But as you would know it, in my 20s, life happened. Jo Giboni deflames, to say the least. Now that I'm older, my perspective on things have drastically changed. I am now in the process of unlearning old beliefs, learning new beliefs, and relearning existing beliefs. I also now believe that life has no formula, that both good and bad things happen to everyone, and that everything is relevant all at the same time. This has led me to this point, to conversate and to have conversation about the contrast of life, because everything is always happening at the same time. So I hope that through conversations with different people, you will allow yourself to learn hard, think hard, laugh hard, smile hard, cry hard, and feel hard. May this podcast change and challenge you to be your best self. So I'm going to introduce to you my guests, but before I introduce them, right, because they are my two favorite people, they know this, but it's also because I have a personal relationship with the both of them, but I also want to gauge their level of wretchedness, like, because they're very reserved, they are very together, they're not like me, not wild and like right now, but we're not going to do that today. So I just want to gauge their level of wretch. And then from then onwards, we'll be able to see whether I need to like fill into their wretched cup or not, because they have to leave here with something. Like, you guys definitely need to leave here with something. So I'm gonna start something. If you know the song, just continue. If you don't, we're gonna pause a little bit. We're gonna teach you so that we can be on the same wavelength. Ready?
Okay.
Right. Amnanda Bafana.
Boys are delicious.
Boys are delicious.
Amnanda Bafana.
Hey, Tshego, Amnanda Bafana.
Apparently.
So I would like to introduce you to my guests. Thank you guys for being such cool sports.
Wow.
You guys will know why.
Wow.
You'll know why I did that. Tshego, Sisanda, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you guys for coming. The reason why we started with that is because, firstly, do you guys even believe that Uguti Abafana Bamnandi or? Okay, because they want to be like reserved and whatever, and their
Not
level of
available
wretch is
for
here.
comments. Not
Their
available for comments.
level of wretchedness here. It's fine. Let me rephrase this question, right, for the purposes of our viewers. Do you guys believe in love?
Yes.
You do.
We do.
What is it about love that makes you? Ooh.
Okay, I'll start. I believe in love, 110,000%. Just knowing that there's someone that cares about you above everything else, above anything else, rather. That just like makes me feel like, okay, I matter, I'm important. So I believe in love, romantically, with friendship, with family. I believe in love wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. And so
Yeah.
for you?
I believe in love also 110%, even if in its complexities. To know that there's someone who won't judge you for
Absolutely.
being you. There's someone you can be genuine with. There's someone who supports you, who admires your strengths and your weaknesses, who guides you. Usually your parents are the only people who can love you unconditionally, but also having a circle of friends or a partner or even extended family that you meet in varsity or at work, that just Yeah.
captures
It
you.
captures me. Yeah.
So I think the reason why I'm starting with this is because we just come out of the month of, love.
Okay.
And something happened. But before we can get into something happened, I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Delayed Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Valentine's month.
Same to you.
So it's funny because we want to talk about Valentine's Day. And the reason why I specifically chose this topic is because I was having a conversation with some of my friends, right? And Valentine's Day is synonymous to woman. And also for women expecting that men should go all out. And we found in my circle, or rather I found in my circle when we were having conversations in this conference call, I'm not exposing my friends yet, in the conference call, that we were all underwhelmed this year. We really believe that the guys did not do what they were supposed to be doing.
They weren't trying.
They were not trying at
All.
all.
Okay.
But I will tell you one of the conversations that we were having, because I don't want to influence what you guys want to say. But did you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Is it something that you actually do in your actual relationships? Is Valentine's Day important to you?
No.
No?
Well, I mean, Valentine's is Valentine's Day. So, just to back myself up, my birthday is before Valentine's Day. So I was born on the 13th of February. So for me, that period, before my birthday, after my birthday, I always feel the most loved, So for me, Valentine's Day isn't really a thing. I'm not expecting flowers and chocolates and, wine and dine me, So for me, it's just it's just Valentine's Day, it's never been something that I, look forward to or look forward to celebrating. It's not a big deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. How I so wish. Tshego, and for you?
No.
No?
I've never celebrated Valentine's Day. I never used to date actually until I met my current partner. And his birthday also happens to be on Valentine's Day. So it was a matter of, okay, it's your birthday is on Valentine's Day. That means I'm buying you a birthday present. But to my surprise, that gift came with my gift. So
Yes.
I got a gift on Valentine's Day nonetheless. So that's how I started. Can I say celebrating? I don't really celebrate it. I get something, an appreciation from my partner to say, I got you, I love you. And I think I sealed the deal by giving him his son on his birthday.
On his birthday.
On Valentine's
that
Day.
is
So
nice.
our Valentine's Day is every day.
Well, I don't know, because I have mixed emotions, right? So I am a Valentine's Day hoo-ha.
Yeah.
I want you to go all out. I want the flowers, the balloons, the teddy bears, you buy me the dress, we go to dinner, book sky roof, sky rocketing, whatever. I want the whole shebang. And I think that's what happened with me, really, with regards to, well, it's actually my story, you guys. Sorry, baby. But literally, that's what happened with me on Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day almost ruined a relationship, right? Because of that kind of an expectation. So I know you guys don't celebrate it, but here is me celebrating Valentine's Day, excited about Valentine's Day, looking forward to Valentine's Day. Because I don't have anything. So I don't have a son born on Valentine's Day. I don't have a birthday before Valentine's Day. So you can imagine,
Yes.
I don't have anything.
Yeah.
So definitely it's the Valentine's Day that I want to celebrate. And, it was a thing where I was, it was told, Guti, hi, I will cook for you. And the man can cook, y'all. If the man can cook, he must open a place so he can make money.
Yes.
But the man can cook. And obviously I was excited because I love his food. I love eating. But that was that. Crickets.
Just food.
Just food. Now, I just exaggerated, right, over what is the expectation on Valentine's Day. And I got food.
Cooked with love. By someone you love. Someone that loves you.
Yeah.
I think I get you, but I think that's where the dynamics of the relationship come, play a part, So you are a hoo-ha extravaganza, spoil me, surprise me, pamper me on Valentine's Day. But I don't want to question the dynamics of your relationship because that's your personal space. Is it something that he understood that this is my girl and this is how she is and I need to like go OTT?
But I would believe so, right? I mean, if you've been with somebody for a certain period of time, so let's just say minimum 2 years. 2 years going up, I think it's a significant amount of time to be with somebody, to know someone at that point. I mean, you might not know everything, but I mean, you probably should have identified the significant parts of that person, the significant events that they like to celebrate, so you should know them at that point. As to what they would like for, whether it's Valentine's Day, their birthday, New Year's, Women's Day, because you can see throughout the relationship, or there's a cycle. I mean, if you've been in a relationship for 2 years, this is the second cycle of us celebrating Valentine's Day. So why would you not have taken all the lessons that were learned in the first year and apply them with what you know in year 2?
Hectic.
It's not a bad thing to have expectations for what you want on Valentine's Day. I mean, that is your love language, and that's how you want to celebrate, and that's how you want to be pampered and all. And it's even better if someone you with gives you all of those things. But you can, but you also need to understand that it takes time for a person to adapt to your love language, because he's so used to his own love language and how he was treated in the past, So sometimes don't put a time or a period to certain things. Let them come naturally, because some things are learned.
And it's funny that you say that, because I mean, with the fight that we had, because we definitely fought on Valentine's Day, y'all. With the fight that we had. And yeah, I just want to say, like, I didn't get anything, by the way, guys. Guys, I am telling you, because, so like I said, I didn't get anything on Valentine's Day, right? But I hear what Tshego is saying, because in our argument, it was being communicated to me that, but I appreciated you being there. It was so nice. Like, it was amazing. Like, it was the best time of the week for me. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, this gent is not serious. Guys, like, what is he saying? And the thing is, I mean, I know what he's saying, because that's his love language. He wants me there. He is the acts of service. You must be present. I want to touch you. He's not the theatrics kind of a person. And whereas I am the theatrics, you have to do the theatrics to show me that you love me. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, the love language sometimes has to get to a point where it's tangible. But for him, me just being there was way more than enough. He had the time of his life cooking for me while I was watching him, asking for help, and me, cutting the mushrooms. That for him, conversations, that for him was Valentine's Day. But for me, it wasn't, which now poses the question of, in a relationship, because I mean, we all have this belief that men are the leaders of the relationship. They hold the role, the significant role. They are the drivers of the relationship. Does that now mean that I don't know, because I don't even know how to put this question, but I don't want to put it like, okay, I want to compromise myself so that I can be in the relationship. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
But like, what does this mean? Because the significant partner, or who is seen to be the significant partner in the relationship, because of his gender, he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. So because he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, he doesn't do the theatrics. He's not a theatrical kind of a person. Does that mean that I shouldn't have expected anything? Does that mean I'm forced to now appreciate what he does the way he does it?
No, I don't think so. And I think we're past the times of having gender roles in relationships, the gender role is just going to be our gender that we identify as or we're born as, but I want to answer the question of men being the drivers and the leaders of the relationship, and you accepting what he puts on the table with regards to Valentine's Day. And it wasn't wrong of you to expect more, and it doesn't necessarily say that you should have expected less or just accepted what he gave you for Valentine's Day, for him it was something so significant. And I think we need to start by appreciating that first, you know, and say, okay, let me not now look at myself only and what I wanted. He got what he wanted, but did I get what I want? So I think that's where you kind of just like need to draw the line a bit, and then we start communicating. Okay, so I didn't quite get what I wanted. How do we move forward? Is it still gonna come? Should I still be expecting it? What happens on the next time we need to celebrate something? Do I like wait for you to surprise me or what? Do you get me? So we don't need to necessarily compromise ourselves. Just communicate.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you say that, because in one of the conversations we were having with the girls, you know, it was one of them was saying that their partner said to them, "Why didn't you wait? You know, why don't you wait and see? Why don't you wait and see what I've got planned? Because I know this is a significant day for you, even though I don't celebrate it. I know it's significant, but why didn't you give me the benefit of the doubt and see what I was gonna do before you flipped, you know?" But the question now is, because for me, when she was saying that, it started coming across as if she was being tested. Like, why, you know, you are testing my patience.
I get you.
But it's almost like you are pressing the buttons because you know the buttons work. Yes. But also, why are you doing that on that day?
Yes.
Like, why must, and again, I think when I heard this, or when I, you know, said that comment, it goes back to that to say, oh, so the man in this relationship, even though, like you said, and I fully agree with the fact that we are past the stage of gender roles, but the man in the relationship can test me. But we don't test. Females generally don't test.
I get you.
I test, babe.
How do you test?
Me, I test. Me.
How do you test?
Me, I test. Silence works most times, but also constant communication, because you need to realize that men are human beings as well. They're not they're gonna hate me for this. They're not as advanced
as we think we or expect them to be.
Exactly. So therefore,
explains it all.
every little thing needs to be communicated through to them, and not in a manner of degrading them, but in a manner of making them understand what kind of person you are and how you prefer to live your life or lead your life with them in your life, kind of thing.
But again, right, and I hear you, but I want to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Don't you think that after a certain time, guys, you should know?
I definitely feel like they should know.
They do
and
know.
they do know.
They do know.
They do know. I definitely think
know.
they do know, but the way that they think, or I won't necessarily put it as level of thinking, is not the same as ours.
Yeah.
Because now we're thinking of it from the person that's going to be receiving whatever it is that we're expecting.
Yeah.
We're not, thinking about it the way that they are thinking about it from the perspective of someone that's going to be executing, or, is going to be the one that will provide whatever it is that we're expecting. So that's where it kind of just like gets a bit tricky, because we know that they know, and they know that we know that they know.
But also, we spoke about love earlier, and I also spoke about not putting a time period to certain things.
Yes.
But a person who loves you will know not to hurt you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will know
Yes.
what you expect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Therefore, they will grant you what you expect.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what I believe as well.
Yeah.
Because, and I want to go back to your point, Sisanda, to say, they know that we know
They know
that they know.
Yes.
And my biggest issue, y'all, is that like, if you're gonna do that to me, and like if I know that you know, because in my mind I'd rather think that you don't know.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, maybe I can still push and push and push and push and talk and talk.
Yeah.
But if I know that you know, it hurts me, because that means that you are choosing not to do what you know would make me happy. Does that make sense?
I get you.
I get you.
But
I'm not defending men, But some questions come to me. Why don't men do what their partners want them to do? Maybe it's because they don't communicate, that probably they don't have the finances at that time.
True.
Maybe they stressed at work.
True.
They forgot. That's also a
A
thing.
girl bye.
And they do forget.
They do forget.
No.
They really do
Nka
forget.
gopola ya
They
gore.
do forget. You know? So in my experience, I've realized that it's not easy for men to communicate, especially their hardships. So I think maybe the times leading to that special day that you really adore, you should actually also just observe how what the behavior has been like.
That's very difficult for me. I think, okay, so I definitely react when you say they forget. Yo, guys, please don't do
They
that.
forget.
Yeah, no, they do forget.
Guys, please don't
They
do
do.
that.
And sometimes it's not like intentional. Like it's just be
Yeah.
like it literally
They
like
forget.
they forget. And then
It's
there's
as easy
those
as
that are just like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
like they
And how do you guys respond to that? So if you found out that you celebrate, so let's hypothetically speaking, you are me.
yeah.
Okay.
Celebrate Valentine's Day, you are extravagant. And this gent forget.
I'll give you an example. So I have, although I'm not like someone that celebrates Valentine's Day, but I have an experience. A guy that I was with forgot. So he says he forgot. So he went silent from the 12th of Feb. On my birthday, he said nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we're going to have like a Valentine's birthday type of thing on the 14th. 14th, nothing. Guys, he went MIA. He was like MIA. And also at that time, I'm trying to celebrate my birthday. So I'm not trying to find where you are. But I'm also just like, but where are you? Type of thing. 14th, he was quiet. 15th, I send a message and I'm just like, okay, hey, just checking if you're still alive, What if I'm out here waiting for you to wish me a happy birthday and you're dead or dying type of thing? He was quiet. 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, what?
He's like, oh my goodness. I completely forgot I was working. My shift were, and I'm just like,
Girl,
shame.
bye.
Girl, bye.
That's when you know that relationship is in like ICU. Now
Yeah,
it's just,
no, it's definitely
type of thing.
ICU.
And for me, yes, the 13th you can forget. I'm not a Valentine's person, whatever. So you forgot my birthday. Okay, yes, it's it hurts a bit, but on the 14th, surely you must be like, I forgot. I'm so
At least
sorry.
only that grace
Yes, you got
period.
that. So you can't tell me you
Yeah.
forgot for 4 days.
Absolutely. That's
No,
ridiculous.
And that's for me intentional. No matter how busy you get, you cannot forget for 4 days.
You kept absolutely.
So that is, apart from being hurtful and like it's, it hurts, it's disrespectful. It makes you upset, really angry that this one is just wasting your time.
Absolutely.
So I don't have to kind of like put myself in your shoes, in the sense that he forgot or didn't do anything. For me, it was just like he just wasn't trying to,
Yeah.
Goodness.
But in your case, he tried.
I guess so. And I actually appreciated it. Like,
Yeah.
so in hindsight, when I actually sat back after I took myself out of
Yeah.
out of the situation, I realized that you really did try.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yes, my gift didn't come on the 14th, nor the 15th,
But the 16th.
but the 16th. So now I want to flip the script, right? Because I know that you guys don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So let's hypothetically create a situation, and this is why the show is called On The Flipside, y'all. We are flipping it upside down. Let's create a scenario where your partners actually celebrate Valentine's Day. So your partners are me, but in the male version.
Okay.
What would you still celebrate Valentine's Day, or would you not celebrate Valentine's Day? Like, how does it work now?
I would.
Oh, so you would now?
No, I would. I mean, hear me out.
Okay.
My partner is not like a Valentine's type of thing. He's very romantic, very, very, absolutely romantic. But like, we don't make a fuss out of Valentine's Day,
Okay.
But if he really like wanted something, big for Valentine's Day and he wants to go all out, absolutely, it's what he wants. I want to see him happy. I want to make him feel loved and appreciated more on that day than I do all the other days. So definitely, and your partner. I know the things that he likes, things that he doesn't like, or whatever. So I definitely celebrate it, because I know he goes all out for me on, random days, and he's romantic, the gestures and whatever it is that he does, it's very romantic. So, I mean, guys, it's just Valentine's Day. Let's
just do it and
let's,
get it
let's
over
do it.
with.
If it's something that you really want, I'll do it for you, So, yeah, I definitely celebrate it. Definitely.
So for you?
I'm saying.
Really?
Because he's also very romantic.
Yeah.
Naturally,
yeah.
But I think what would make it easy for me as well to, like, how I'd gift him is how, like, he gives hints. So he'll let me know, I'd like to try this, or I'd like to get this, or I'd like to go there. So it actually gives me time to,
Yes.
like, plan it and gift it to him the way he really wants
Yes.
it.
But plan it in time. Sorry, ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plan it in time,
In
because
time,
gifting
yeah.
men is very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Difficult.
Very.
Like,
Yo.
yes, you might know
Yes.
what he likes, and things that he loves and stuff, and my love language, or his love language as well, is like acts of service.
Yeah.
And so I'd get like a thoughtful gift at something that he'd appreciate and whatever. But even at that, it is expensive.
Yeah.
Buying a gift for a car.
Expensive and very difficult,
Yeah.
right? Because there's only so much as well that you can buy
Yes.
someone, and I think that's why theatrics for me comes into play a lot, because I mean I can get you a watch and that would be the gift,
Yeah.
but how I present that watch
Yes.
is what's gonna give him an
Exactly.
Yes.
experience
Exactly.
that makes it feel like a full gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's not just a thing of happy birthday,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
of he's walking into his apartment, there's rose petals,
Yes.
there's candles leading to
Yes.
his gift. I'm that
The
dramatic.
gift.
Yes.
The gift and the gift.
Wow.
But that's so interesting, because look how it's so easy for us.
Yeah,
As the
I
females.
get you.
Do you
But
get what I'm
remember,
saying?
we started off by saying we are more advanced. We are more
Yeah.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
It's in us. It's natural for us.
Why could it just be natural for them to do?
And not to say it's not like it's something that they completely can't do. I know, like, for a fact, once in a while, like, he'll surprise me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you
Yeah.
thought of that? And it will mean even more because he actually went like the extra mile.
Yeah.
But that doesn't kind of, erase everything else that he's done, no matter how big or small, but just like the thoughtfulness behind actually going over and above what I
Yeah.
actually expected, or something that I didn't even expect at all, and I'm just like, I never expected that,
Yes,
and you
okay.
even still exceeded my expectations,
Yeah.
type of thing. So
Ah.
once in a while they'll probably do something nice, they'll surprise you, and we need to allow
Appreciate.
some grace and just
Yeah,
appreciate them for that.
appreciate.
Shem, they do try.
They do.
They try.
And I think you're raising a very interesting point, right, that I actually didn't think about. Do you think that maybe them surprising you on a random day means way more than the
Definitely.
anticipation of a Valentine's Day?
Definitely.
Probably.
Because you
Probably.
because
It's
you're acting
overrated.
different.
Probably.
Yes.
But we don't celebrate Valentine. Not celebrate it, but it's not a big deal. So if I get like something on Valentine's Day, oh, thank you, baby, it's cute, I like it, type of thing. But it's not like something that I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And like trying to suss out, you getting me flowers, or you getting me chocolate, type of thing, And on his side as well, he's not men sometimes are just so chilled. If you want to go out for Valentine's Day, let's go. What do you want? Type of thing. And not necessarily him expecting a gift or something huge, So, but if now, you flip the script, then
Why not?
why not?
So it's easy for us to do it for them.
Yeah.
Because like, what did you guys see my face?
Yeah, you're like so disappointed.
I'm very disappointed and defeated.
You're so disappointed.
I really am, because I just feel like, and what you were saying earlier, so I'm crazy on love, the concept of love, reading about love, understanding love, and even if you want to go, more spiritual, God is probably the best epitome of love.
Absolutely.
And even though life doesn't go according to plan and life doesn't go the way we want it to, we know that we can never doubt God's love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We know that he always comes through. We know that he always does what he does best at the right time.
Yeah.
You know, and his love is very unconditional, right? And I would like to bring that into the relationship for me, because I can't see love any other way except for it being unconditional. Except it being in a space where it's like, the way ko ratang ka teng, even though I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but because you do, I love you enough to want to show you
Yes.
the love I have for you through what you like.
Definitely. No fault in that.
Definitely
No fault in that.
And I think that's why, to a certain extent, I took it personal, you know, because it almost, and I'm not saying that Valentine's Day and days like this should, you know, bring doubt upon your relationship that you obviously have built and gone through so much together as a couple. But when you sit back in retrospect and you like, and you're describing love the way I'm describing it, where you are just like, man, it's bigger than this, but also there's an influence about the love that makes you do the things
Yeah.
that your partner likes.
Yeah.
When you don't do them, which is also going back to what we were saying earlier, when you don't do that, there is a certain question of, but do you really love
Love
me?
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say that all the time. Yo, I say that all the time. It's like, dude,
Doesn't
come
feel
on.
like it's-
Man, come on, you know?
But is that question, like, does that question come up when things are not, or things are not done when you expect them, or how you
Yeah.
expect them to? Because he can, like, do something, you know, whatever it is that you like, but not at the time that you expected, or not how you expected. And we still need to appreciate that. And this just goes beyond relationships. In any other, you know,
Friendship as
friendship
well.
or
Yeah.
any other relationship, you know, just because it's not executed the way I thought it would be or how I expected it, doesn't make it less important or less significant. So we need to allow, you know, that just appreciation for however it's executed, and, you know, however it's done, when it's done. Okay, it might not have been on Valentine's Day, but you still got something.
Girl, I got the cutest gift.
Exactly. But, you know, we're not erasing the fact that you actually wanted to celebrate the day.
Yeah.
And he needs to, you know, now see that I should have, you know, maybe done something
Yeah.
more special
It's
on
a-
the
it's a
day that,
lesson
yeah.
for him.
It's a lesson.
It's a
And I
lesson
think that's
for the both of you, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely, because I mean, I know now that I should at least wait a little bit
Longer. Patience
But-
is a virtue.
But now also
If
maybe he
Kikakana,
needs
then
to
it's-
Yeah.
maybe he needs to also plan in advance,
Yeah.
Yes.
so that he makes you as happy as you were when you got the gift on Valentine's Day that
Exactly.
you actually wanted to celebrate.
Yeah. Because I mean, we would easily do that for them.
Yeah.
I mean, we would easily plan before time, because sometimes, guys, not even sometimes, seeing your partner happy makes you happy.
Yes.
I don't care what
Obviously,
anybody
yes,
says.
yeah.
yes.
Seeing
Right.
your partner go crazy and like post you, and a Naka poster, guys, shit. And seeing them post, it makes you so happy to know that you are
Yeah.
able to contribute to them like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But also another thing that I found interesting, so I saw this on social media. There was a lot of Galentine's Day. I don't know if you guys know what Galentine's Day is.
Yeah.
So this is situations where, and I mean, you know, I could be wrong. Either, you know, you're not in a relationship, or you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, but girls were actually taking each other out and giving each
okay.
other the Valentine's Day experience that they actually want
Okay.
from their partner, or even if they don't have a partner, that they would have loved to have had they had a partner.
Okay.
So you saw a lot of, it was very
Yeah.
cute.
That's
So I saw a lot of girls actually going out together, popping the verb, my favorite, you know, and literally booked out the most beautiful restaurants,
Restaurants.
Oh, that's
booked out the most beautiful corners, had the 5-star course meals,
Yeah.
dressed up to their T.
Oh wow.
5D makeup, like they literally,
That's
you know,
very
it's almost
nice.
like a whole story.
Yes.
Only to go and meet your girls on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That is so adorable.
That's very
actually.
nice. That's
Right?
very nice.
I thought that was for me, I mean, obviously, we saw it on the day, me and my squad. I get, oh gosh, when I'm around, we must grow up, honestly. But we saw it on that day, and I think I would have loved that. Would that be something that you guys would be looking into?
Definitely.
I wouldn't mind
wouldn't
it.
mind.
I like spending time with my friends. My friends are amazing. But I just wanna just find out: are you guys planning this Valentine's under the presumption that you're not gonna get anything, or you're not expecting anything, or you know that in this relationship we don't do Valentine's, so let me go with my girls?
Yeah.
You know, because then we'd have to plan it together, type of thing. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Instead of one person saying, okay, I'm planning Valentine's for my girls, but what about the ones that are in relationships and are actually going to be celebrating the day?
All right, so Valentine's would be a thing. Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, obviously not for, like guys, please, we can't be selfish, ne? I mean, I can't be in a relationship knowing I'm going on a Valentine's with my partner and then I also want a Valentine's. I mean, it won't work anyway because you can't be at two places at the same time. And also, let's not lie, it's not like you can go leave your man for your girls now.
Well.
Suga.
Not available for comment.
We don't do such things. I know I'm not even gonna try to go into that one because definitely I'm not leaving my boo.
Okay.
But I mean, it's. I think it was really cute. I think it. For me, I probably would have done it if me and my girls, planned it properly. If I knew my situation would be the way it was, I definitely would have absolutely went because I think Valentine's Day also, and I loved this year's concept because it almost redefines it, right?
Yes.
It's not just about the love you have with your partner because love could be with anyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It could be with your friends, it could be with your family, your kids, literally anyone and everyone. So instead of it being the commercial, like individually driven the way it has been all these years, I like the change in the concept in wanting to bring the girls in because you could. And now I think going forward, I mean, definitely for me, definitely Valentine's Day will be a thing. Definitely. I mean, I just need to ask that man way in advance plan something na go ba plan a Valentine's.
Yeah.
But also I think I also want to change it up a bit. Yes, have Valentine's, but have sister times. Have mommy times.
Oh yeah, that's
nice. Like actually use that day in different years, to come to basically emphasize or magnify love that I have for other people in my life. Would that be something that you guys would do?
Yeah, definitely.
So you?
Yeah. Although I already feel like it's being done for sisters and moms and all of those people on their birthdays and on Women's Day and on Mother's Day. So, but if you wanted to maybe do it as I'm stuck.
As a squad.
As a squad, then maybe your aunts, your mom, your sisters, then you can definitely do
it.
Yeah.
So I think just to like wrap up, we definitely learned a lot about Valentine's Day. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I really did. After I lost like this. Yeah,
Wow.
that's exactly.
Coincidence. That was wow.
Reconnected the road, that one.
Wow.
Well, after we locking the screws, I definitely did learn a lot. So is there any lessons that you guys are going to take out? I mean, yes, you guys don't celebrate Valentine's Day. But do you think that there's any lessons that you took out of this year's particular Valentine's Day? Or this conversation?
Well, this year's Valentine's Day, like when you're seeing people's posts, you're like, yeah, I know people have money. People have long money. But it's cute. It's cute. And for me, like this year's Valentine's Day was like any other Valentine's Day on my side, or for our relationship. And it was nice. You enjoy it. You're with your person and you just have, you time and you are all lovey-dovey. That's nice. And you're lovey-dovey every other day of the year. And from this conversation, I really did learn from the perspective of
Singles.
yes, and just being able to communicate more and not fault the way that you communicate or the way that you expect things to be done, you know. So it's very interesting to see how communication, like they say, communication is a very important part of a relationship. And not to say that you don't communicate, but how are you communicating, and are you guys hearing each other?
Yeah.
So that's very, very important.
It's true. I agree 100% with Sisanda. Also, what I've learned is I shouldn't be afraid to expect more.
Yes.
Especially because I'm in a committed relationship. I'm allowed to go to be extravagant,
level.
Yes.
top level.
Yes.
You know, and just challenge him a bit and to see if, you know,
Yeah.
if he still has it. Because you still need to pursue me even if you have me.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
for sure, I think I'll level it up next year and
Maybe.
be extra.
And be extra.
Maybe.
It's not my fault.
Hint, hint.
It's not my fault.
Hint, hint.
You've got a year in advance. He literally has a year in advance. So you better start planning now.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I definitely learned to be patient, hey?
Yeah.
I learned that I should be patient, and I learned that the things that I actually want definitely are gonna come to me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Maybe not at the time that I would expect them, because
Yes.
the 16th did come. You know, not the 14th.
The
Yeah.
future came.
The future came, but at least it came, and I think that for me was more than anything. So I definitely will make sure that next year we don't use Valentine's Day to cripple the relationship, guys.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Exactly.
Yeah.
like I
That
almost
one day.
yeah.
No.
like the girls who had the conference, please guys, we are not using Valentine's Day to cripple our relationships. It's not worth it.
It's not. Definitely not.
But also, just as a token, because so my love language, guys, is gifting.
Yeah.
I love to gift, and it would have made no sense for me to be speaking to my two favorite people that I do love and not gift them. No, so give me 2 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. I wasn't expecting this. You see these expectations things.
Wow.
Ladies, all the roses and stuff fell on the thing. From me
Oh, wow.
and On The Flipside team, I would like to say not only happy Valentine's Day, but thank you so much for coming on the show and honoring this particular, invitation. It was so much fun talking to you.
Loved it.
But yeah, this is a token of our love. Guys, please learn something.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Expectations, baby. Levels.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, this is
So
babe.
you guys are so welcome. So you
always
guys
wanted
see,
this, actually.
if you actually honor the invite, who knows, you might just get another, So if you want to be on the show like Sisanda and Tshego, please go on our social media. So on Instagram, it is your media, and then you're gonna go on the link. There's a link there for she24.0.za where you will be able to watch the show. You can also go on my personal social media. I am Madam President on Twitter. I am Lebo Moemise on Facebook. Instagram, I'm not that crazy, so please don't try to find me. You probably won't find me, but you'll definitely find your media there. So please go there. Please like, subscribe, share the link with all your friends. Let's make On The Flipside a big thing, right?
Yes,
But
yes,
see you
definitely.
guys next week with another topic that we're gonna flip around. And thank you so much for joining us. I love you lots. Bye. Adios, amigos.